are you at school with no paper, no pencil, no folder, no nothing? Why are you there? Hey y'all, welcome back to my YouTube channel. So today I'm going to be giving y'all tips and tricks about going to high school. So I'm going to give y'all the tea about school, class, making new friends, changes in your life, going to parties, linking with people, relationships, all that good stuff. So let's get into the video. Okay, so the first tip I have for high school is don't gossip. If you got a bad taste in your mouth, that's gonna be the first thing that people see when they look at you. Don't nobody wanna be your friend because you didn't tell this person this business and this and that. So don't gossip. Middle school, I feel like gossip was really big. Gossip is still big, but it's bigger things. And a lot of it does not even be true, or it can be half the story. Actually, if somebody tells you something, just because they told you don't mean it's true. So if you decide to run it back, which is not a good idea, if you decide to go tell somebody, make sure that you say, I heard, or I don't know if this is true, but, because you don't know if it's true. You just would be spreading a rumor. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, I really don't advise to go tell nobody's business. Don't go tell nobody what somebody told you, because you never know. Next piece of advice is, you can be a loyal friend. That's on my eye. Is you can be a loyal friend without telling other people's business. And you can stay confidential. Because, I'm gonna give y'all an example. So say you're sitting at the lunch table with some other girls. Maybe they're your friends, maybe not. Maybe you're just overhearing something. Maybe you're in the conversation with them. Say that they get to talking about your friend, or they get to saying something that's not true, right? You can speak up. You can be loyal to your friend and say, oh, that's not true. Y'all should not say that. That's not true. And you can also tell your friend, this rumor is going around about you. I'm not going to say who it's from, but I tried to shut it down. You can do that without being messy. You can do that by being confidential and without telling everybody's business. You know what I'm saying? You don't have to tell so-and-so who was talking about your friend what really is the truth and how this isn't true. You can just simply say, that's not the truth. Shut that down. Easy. Like, you need to be handling your situations correctly, because the wrong way to handle situations and making mistakes will literally like cause so much. Like, one mistake, one word could cause so much drama. The next tip is, don't try to be something you're not. Okay, I know a lot of y'all think, I'm going into high school, I'm about to change into the person that I'm going to be. That's not true, because I'm gonna tell you right now, a lot of people go into high school and leave out the same way, and a lot of people don't grow into the person that they are truly going to be until they're out of college or in college. You know what I'm saying? So don't think that you're going into high school to become some, you know, something. I mean, yeah, you can accomplish a lot in high school. At the end of the day, it's still school. Like, and also, I mean, yeah, you do change a lot in high school, but don't force change on yourself. It will come naturally, and it won't come fast. It won't happen overnight. It gradually comes. Like, you know what I'm saying? It just, the more you experience, that's a big thing. The more you experience, the more you change. People can see when you're trying to force to be something that you're not, and people will look at you like, nobody's gonna trust you. Nobody's gonna want to talk to you. Nobody's gonna, because you're literally forcing yourself to be something you're not. It's obvious that you're fake. So don't do that. Just be yourself. If you're the same person from middle school, cool. You're the same person from middle school. You'll grow, but don't force it. Drama is not cute. It's not. In middle school, oh my gosh, all the girls was drama this, drama that. I want to fight her. I want to do this. I want to do da da da. So and so did this, and the boys was just, over it. Like, no. The boys like you for totally different reasons now. I mean, middle school, they liked any girl they seen, but now we're gonna get into that when we talk about relationships. But and if a boy thinks that drama's cute, he's in drama himself. Boy drama in high school is so weird. It's usually over a girl or over some type of territorial thing. You know what I'm saying? That is the drama that's in the school. Now, drama outside of school with people that are teenagers, you know, that goes into a whole nother ordeal. Don't do that. Because let me tell you something, because if you were in drama, a lot of drama, even if you say I hate drama, I don't like drama, but you were always in the mix of drama, you need to figure out where that is rooting from and end it. Because if you are still in drama in high school, it will never end. Especially if you're not going to college, you're not getting out the city, that drama will follow you. Girl, I don't know about where y'all from, but where I'm from, girls shoot too. So just don't. Like, it's really not even worth it. And it's a lot of stress and anxiety that you just don't need. Next tip, fighting and arguing in high school is not the same as middle school. Exactly what I was just saying. In middle school, you could argue all day and nothing was gonna happen. You could get in a fight in the bathroom, get suspended, go back to school, nothing gonna happen. In high school, these teenagers think they grown. And a lot of them are grown. Depending on where you live, what type of high school you go to. Now, I go to a public school, and my school is a historically black school, literally. It's in the root. It's in the root of the city. You know what I'm saying? It's in the heart of the city. You could be arguing with a female and end up getting jumped by all her cousins and her mamas and aunties. You could be fighting a female and end up getting freaking stabbed. You could get tased. You could get pepper spray. You could get jumped. Anything. It's just not the same as middle school. Like, I know crazy stuff happened in middle school, but it's not the same as high school. Especially these days, you could fight somebody, and if you win, the other person will get mad and send somebody out on you to beat you up or shoot you. Like, that's just how it is nowadays. I'm not saying don't fight, but I am saying don't fight. But if somebody, you know, puts their hands on you, or, you know, if you have to step, do what you have to do, but don't be all, you know, don't do the most. Do what you gotta do and get up through. Don't do the most. Don't linger in the situation. Don't text the girl to fight again. Don't do none of that. If you gotta do what you gotta do what you gotta do, and get up through. And end it, dead it. Next tip is don't tell everything. Confidentiality, baby. Don't tell everything. Not everybody needs to know your business, okay? You can have a couple close friends, that's cool. You can have a lot of close friends, that's cool. But don't tell each and every one of them your business. To be honest with you, when you have new friends, test the waters for real, for real. You might want to tell them something that's not true just to see if it gets around. Tell one person one thing. And if you hear it getting around, you hear from somebody else, you know you can't tell them nothing. But, I mean, if you want to do that. I mean, if you are in a conversation and maybe you relate to something that somebody said, tell a little bit, say a little bit, but you don't got to say the whole thing. You can't trust everybody, and you don't need to trust everybody. You can't keep some stuff to yourself. I don't see why anybody would want to tell their business. But if it's like something that you really need to talk to somebody about, talk to your counselors. Like, I really don't understand why people don't like their counselors. Because the counselors are really cool. Like, that's what they're there for. Like, you don't even got to be a counselor. It could be a teacher. It could be a mentor. It could be anybody in the school building. And if you need to tell somebody something that you don't want to get out, tell somebody that legally can't tell. You know what I'm saying? You have a lot of friends and a few close friends. I think I just said that, but basically, you can be known, you can be cool, you can say what's up. Everybody in the whole school knows you. But that don't mean that you gotta necessarily be friends with them. Don't feel obligated to give everybody a ride. Don't feel obligated to give everybody a piece of your food. Don't feel obligated for none of that. You can be friends and only be close friends with a few people. You don't have to have no close friends if you don't want to. But that's all I'm saying. You know what I'm saying? Like how me, I know a lot of people in my grade. Like I'm cool with everybody. I talk to almost everybody. But I have my group of close friends that I ride or die for. You know what I'm saying? Keep your close friends out of the same circle as your friends. because that can stir up a lot of jealousy and stuff like that. Just try to separate the two, okay? So don't get behind on your schoolwork. Don't get behind on your schoolwork. The number one reason why most people fail is because they get behind. If you decide not to go to school for a week, 0 after 0 after 0, let me tell you something. In my county, it takes, I think, 3 100s, like 100%, 3 100% grades to make up for 1 0. So if you're missing a week of school, missing weeks of school at a time, days at a time, without an excuse, without makeup work, doing your makeup work, and you're not communicating with your teachers and they don't know, they're gonna give you zeros. And yeah, you're going to get behind, and once you get behind, it's really, really hard to get back up. Pay attention, like do what you need to do in school, especially. Don't lack off in school and then go home and try to make up for it. Do everything in school because you don't want to have to do it when you get home. And if you are behind, communicate with your teachers. Let them know, you know what I'm saying? Ask what you can do to make up the work. Okay, number 9. And now, with that being said, don't get behind. I know everybody needs a day or two. Everybody needs some time to themselves. Sometimes you need to take a mental health day. Sometimes you need to chill. Sometimes you need to like catch up day. Plan it out though. Don't just wake up and be like, I'm not going to school tomorrow. Plan it out. See what you need to do at school tomorrow. Like ask your teachers like, what day is the lightest day this week? You know what I'm saying? What are we doing on this Wednesday? Because you won't know unless you don't ask. So say all your teachers said that y'all having a chill day this day. Cool. Then you could take a day off, have your mama write you a sick note, and chill at home. Or maybe you can get the work, do it at home, But don't just wake up one day and not go to school, because it will hurt you in the long run because you're gonna get behind. You could wake up and be like, I'm not going to school. Then miss the whole new math lesson, then miss the whole new history test, all this, all that, because you didn't ask. Teachers are more understanding than y'all think. I mean, if you want to lie and say it's not a mental health day, because my teachers wouldn't understand the mental health day, but if you want to say, you know, I have to go to the doctor tomorrow or something, just say that so that you can plan the day. And tip number 10, be nice and respectful to your teachers. I cannot stress this enough. I hate when people are disrespectful to the teachers for no reason, because it'll help you out in the long run. Because let me tell you something, I was good with all of my teachers except one, but we ain't even gonna get into that. But I was good with all of my teachers except one. I actually have a really good relationship with most of my teachers, and that helps you out in the long run because you have a type of understanding. You have a connection, you know what I'm saying? So at the end of the year, they weren't, well, I'm not grading it because I was respectful, I was nice to them, I did my work on time, I wasn't late to their classes. So at the end of the year, if I needed this grade in, they would let me get the grade in, you know what I'm saying? Stuff like that will help you out in the long run. Like being nasty and rude is not gonna get you nowhere. And also be patient with them, because you gotta think about how many kids that they see and have to teach and deal with every single day, all day. Nobody is the same as you. Teachers don't think the same as you. The other students don't. So be patient, because they might be having a bad day, and be patient. If the teacher has an attitude, just go sit back down, or just leave it alone and ask them tomorrow. You know what I'm saying? Don't go crazy trying to fight the teacher, because that's just gonna make everything worse. Number 11, communicate with your counselors and administrators. That is a big deal too. Just how you need to communicate with your teachers. If you're gonna be turning something in late or something like that, you need to communicate with your counselors and administrators. You don't have to make a meeting or anything, but just introduce yourself. Especially if you had an incident that happened or something like that, or you feel something's about to happen, communicate with them. I learned that the hard way. Communicate with them before anything goes down so that they know what's happening and that you're not the root of the situation. Because if not, you're just another student. And you don't want to be just another student. You know what I'm saying? You want to stand out. You want to be the best student, period. Here we go, going into relationships. Don't take these upperclassmen serious. This goes for girls and boys. Girls, them upperclassmen boys are nasty. Okay, first of all, they gonna treat you like you a little kid. They gonna do you dirty. You're literally a side piece. At the end of the day, you're a side piece. I don't care. I don't care if he say you're the only one that he's messing with. I don't care if you are the only one he's messing with. Because if another baddie comes around and she's older than you, he's gonna go for it. Don't even stress yourself out like that. Don't even do that. And at the end of the day, upperclassmen have so much more on their plate than underclassmen do. They have so much more experience, so much more that they want to experience, so many more opportunities. So don't put your all into an upperclassman. If you want to mess around with an upperclassman, cool, because I did a lot of that back in my day. But don't. I was also in a relationship, an actual relationship with a upperclassman. He's graduated. I'm going to be a junior. That was stupid. Don't do that. Don't even do it, because no. And it's not even worth it. It's really not. It's really not worth it. I thought I was just gonna have to date upperclassmen. That's the only way I was gonna date anybody, because I'm so mature for my age. But there's other people that are mature like you. There's other people that, you know, you just have to find them. But the upperclassmen, don't think that either, because a lot of the upperclassmen boys especially are not mature at all. They're not mature at all. Just because their mamas let them do what they want to do, don't mean that they grown. Period. And for the boys, the upperclassmen girls, they gonna play you, baby. I did that in middle school. I played with some little boys. No, that sounded so nasty. That sounded so... No, that is not what I mean. Because they playing at the end of the day. Let me tell you, because I was you watching this video talking about something. They can't play me. Nah, I'm a pimp. Da 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 da. They might not break your heart. They might not hurt you, but they will waste your time. That's what I'm trying to tell you. Don't waste your time. Don't waste your time, because why have one upperclassman? You can have 9. Let me stop. This is my man bracelet, so I'm just joking. But y'all do what y'all do. Do it for me. Okay. This watch is huge. Okay. Number 13. Having upperclassmen friends can be good as long as they are genuine. I know I done seen a lot of upperclassmen be like real sneaky and like treat the underclassmen like they're they pets. I'm not nobody's pet. Now, I know a lot of upperclassmen. I know a lot of people that graduated. I was friends with a lot of people that graduated. And I was a sophomore in that shit. But they were genuine. I made sure I was nobody's pet. If you come up to me talking about, oh, you're such a baby. Shut that down right there. I'm not no child. I'm not no baby. You don't know me, baby. But yeah, no. But as long as they genuine, like, you can have genuine upperclassmen. Like, not all upperclassmen is gonna be like, fresh me, da da da. Not all upperclassmen are like that. Like, or maybe they're like a mentor to you. Maybe they help you with stuff. You ask them questions and stuff, and they don't treat you like you stupid. That's what I mean when having genuine upperclassmen friends. Number 14, don't trust boys, especially upperclassmen. What I mean, don't trust them, I mean, I have a group of guys that I could trust to a certain extent. But at the end of the day, these boys are still trying to figure out themselves. They still trying to be cool. They still trying to do all this and that. So don't trust them fully. You can't trust them fully. Not how you trust your brothers. You might call somebody your brother, but you can't trust them like that. Yeah, your brother. You know what I'm saying? Don't be getting in no boy's car. Don't be sending no nudes. Don't be sending no freaky text messages. Don't be doing none of that. If you want to show somebody your whatever, do it smartly. Don't put your face in it. Don't have on a hoodie that you wear to school every day. Don't have your bed in the background. You know what I'm saying? Stuff like that. If you're going to get in a dude's car, safety. I'm going to talk about that in a second. If you want to talk nasty, talk dirty, whatever, do it over the phone. Don't send no text messages about it. Don't do it off Instagram, because they will screenshot that and send it to the group chat. It's better to do it over the phone, so it's he say, she say, then they have proof of you saying this. They have proof of you showing them this. You know what I'm saying? Don't let nobody record you. Don't let nobody record you. Don't let nobody record you. I don't care how deep y'all in. Don't let nobody record you. Because let me tell you something. Even if they seem genuine right now, y'all say something happened and y'all fall out, they might go post it. They might go, you know what I'm saying? Don't do it. Because it will ruin everything. And yeah, you might say, I don't care, I'm not ashamed, I do my shit. No, you don't want that. You don't want that. Because it'll make you very uncomfortable. Don't put your all into somebody in high school. Don't do it. Because it can break you badly. Because high school's hard, very, very hard. You're going through a lot. Mentally, physically, spiritually, emotionally, academically, and when I'm saying this, I feel like I'm giving y'all advice I don't use, because I don't know, y'all. I'm in a relationship. I trust my man 1,000. So, I mean, you could trust your man 1,000 too, but just make sure you know your man. I've known my man since 6th grade, and we are about to be juniors. So I can trust him 1,000%. But just make sure that you can trust your man 1,000%. 15, tip number 15. Okay. Link in public places. So say you meet some friends at school, or you meet some friends on Instagram, This don't even have to be school related. This could be off Instagram, social media, Say you meet a boy, y'all talking, y'all wanna link. Don't give that boy your address. Don't go to that boy's house and don't have him come to your house. Go to the movies, go to the arcade, go skate and go do something. Don't go to the house. You know what I'm saying? Just don't do that. It's not the safe thing. Not the safe thing to do. Even with your friends that you just meeting, don't give them your address. They don't have to come over. Y'all could go somewhere. They don't have to come over. You don't have to go over there. If you don't feel comfortable, don't do it. Tell you that you're going on a movie with somebody, you get ready and you get a gut feeling. Sorry, I can't go. My mama said I gotta da-da-da-da. Lie or tell them the truth, whatever. If you don't feel comfortable, don't go, because your gut feeling is telling you something and your gut is right. And not everybody should have your address. No, because that's another thing. With sneaky friends or sneaky people, there's a lot of sneaky people. You could be friends with somebody and they might be friends or cousins or cool with somebody that you're not cool with, that's out to get you, and they got your address and they give your address to somebody else. Stuff like that happens. So don't give your address out to everybody. Okay? I have I have one friend from school that has my address. Don't just be slide and send the Addy. No. Like, I could literally count on my fingers how many people have my address that are around my age. And I'm going to do it because I want to know. Four people that are in high school have my address. All 4 of these people are my cousins. And 2 of them are twins. And the other 2 are sisters. So that just goes to show you. Stay confidential with your Addy, baby. Because it's one thing to be beefing with somebody and but it's another thing when people have your address. Okay? Now that is something I don't play. I personally don't play that shit. Okay? Oh, and my man has my address. But number 16. If you are friends with somebody associated with other people that you don't like or don't trust, be careful. You could, look. I could be close, tight like this with somebody. And if they close, tight like this with somebody that I'm this with, I'm gonna give y'all an example. I'm gonna give y'all an example of something that happened to me. I think this was middle school. I'm over at my friend's house. I'm not gonna say no names, but she might remember this. She might see this. I don't even know if she knows this. But so I was over at my friend's house. We were like this since elementary school. We still are tight. And a lot of the friends that she had, I didn't mess with because they were sneaky. And I always kept my distance. One of the friends was at her house. We were all over her house to spend the night. One of the friends, she's asking me questions about another girl that they're friends with that I don't like. She's basically trying to get me to say dirt on her and talk bad about her. And I'm just like, not saying much because I'm like, why are you asking me this? Why do I peep? Shorty's on her phone. This is before voice memos. Shorty's on her phone on Snapchat with the voice thing recording. Shit like that. Your friend might not even know about it. Your friend didn't put them up to that. Your friend might not agree with it. But your friend is there and you are in that situation because of your friend. So if your friend is associated with somebody that like that, or somebody that you don't like, somebody you don't trust, somebody that's sneaky, you might have to distance yourself from that friend. And you could tell them, you know, just so that they don't know, so that they don't think it's them. You know, you just be like, I don't mess with so-and-so, but, you know, da-da-da. So, yeah. And also another thing, one thing that you really got to be careful about is what you send people and pictures and stuff like that. Like, you could send your friend a picture of something. You could send your friend a message or something, and the other friend could have their phone screenshot and send it to themselves just like that. Now your business is everywhere. So just be careful. Number 17, don't eat or drink from everybody. This is a big one because a lot of people get laced and are never the same. And that don't only happen at clubs and shit like that. Stuff like that can happen at lunch. Stuff like that can happen, like, you know what I'm saying? That's another thing. We're going to talk about some more, but don't from everybody. Don't get your from everybody. Everybody knows somebody that sucks. But just make sure that it's not laced, because some people, it's not even that they lacing your stuff. They might be lacing their stuff because they like the feeling of it. They might put crack in their shit because they like the feel of it. So you can't hit everybody's blunt. You can't buy weed from everybody. You gotta make sure that you safe. Make sure, you know what I'm saying? Don't buy everything that somebody's selling. Especially, like, if it's packaged chips or whatever, cool. But if somebody's selling homemade brownies, you better make sure that shit's right. Now, somebody in my school, he graduated, but he used to sell brownies, and them smack. I got one every time. But everybody bought a brownie from him. I bought a brownie from her. Occurring. Like, you know what I'm saying? So I knew that it was safe to get a brownie from him. And it wasn't an edible. It was just my brownie. I don't do those. So, yeah. Oh, yeah. A lot of people are sexually active. So be careful. If you're going to drink off somebody's drink, if you're going to eat off somebody's plate, be careful, because you don't know where that person may have been. Even if you're a closest friend, they might have did something and I told you. So just be mindful of that. Bring your own shit. Yeah, okay. Yeah, buying and selling snacks, don't get caught, because they really get mad. At my school, we can't have backpacks at school. We have to put them in our locker. Can't carry a backpack. You have to put it in your locker and take it out your locker at the end of the day. Because, well, it was another thing, because somebody had a gun, but it wasn't at my school, it was in my county. And because they were selling snacks. So don't get caught, because you could ruin a lot of stuff for everybody. I mean, yeah, buying, yeah. You're going to get ripped off, most definitely. Probably, you're going to get ripped off. But, I mean, if you're hungry, it don't matter. Okay, number 19. Ignore my dad. Oh my God, this video is longer than I thought it was gonna be. Jesus, okay. Number 19, skipping class. If you're gonna skip class, don't be dumb. If you're gonna skip, don't walk around in the hallway in the open. If you're gonna skip, go to the bathroom, go to the auditorium, hide somewhere, go to the gym. Like, don't skip in plain sight. That's so stupid. I don't get the point of skipping. If you don't want to go to class, if you don't want to do the work, just go in there and put your headphones in and don't do the work. They might write you up, they might do whatever, but if you skip in class, you get ran up too. So, like, you know what I'm saying? Or just tell your teacher, I don't feel good. Put your headphones in and lay down. Like, you got to think, safety in high school, the administrators and the security, they really be trying to keep on track of that. So if you walk in the hallway, they gonna hop on butt with you, because what are you doing? You know what I'm saying? Number 20, if you carry it on you. I know that sounds stupid, but I don't know about y'all, but ever since I've been in middle school, they been doing K9 sweeps randomly. So the canine dogs will go in the hallway. Everybody has to be locked in the room. The dogs will go around and sniff everybody's locker. And if they smell drugs, weed, anything, they, associate with the person that has a locker, da da da. That's another thing. If you're gonna share lockers with somebody, make sure it's an assigned shared locker, or you're sharing lockers with somebody that you trust, somebody that you know don't got stuff. Like, you know what I'm saying? Because say somebody puts something in your locker, they know your combination. Don't give your combination to everybody. No. Somebody want to use your locker, you go open it for them. Don't give your combination because, no. Yeah. Keep it on you though, because the canine sleeps won't smell it if it's in the classroom, because they don't go in the classrooms because they can't be around people. But conceal the smell, because the teachers will smell it and they will say something and they will send you to the office. I'm just giving advice based off my observation, because I don't do that. All right. Number 21. Oh my God, so many. Number 21, manage your time well. I need a break. I'm so tired of talking. Manage your time well. Like I said, do your work at school so you don't have to do it when you get home. If you do have to do it when you get home and you know you have to go to work, then do it on the bus or do it in the car or something so that you don't have to do it, like, what I'm saying? Just manage your time well. Think about stuff before you just, just manage it. Manage it. Period. You need to learn how to time manage. I got my nerves, because it don't matter how much I manage. I'm still not going to do it. I'm a procrastinator. Don't procrastinate. Don't do it. Okay. Number 22, study efficiently. Because if you study efficiently, it'll go by way faster. Like, if you studying and you doing 3 problems and then get on TikTok for 10 minutes and then doing another 3 problems, it's going to literally take you 3 hours to study. But if you just get to your work, do it, no breaks, easy peasy, baby. That's why y'all be, I don't want to do it. It's going to take so long. It takes long because you moping. You're not really doing it. You're not focused. Once you get focused and get in the zone, it goes by smooth. But when I say efficiently, I mean, like, actually put it in your brain. Like, don't just read over it. Like, read over it, take notes. If you need to read it 3 times, 5 times, read it 5 times. Because it's going to help you. Just highlight stuff. What I like to do is write out the notes, because it helps me, like, get it in my head better. I like to write it on paper. So, that's what I do. That might help y'all, but I think that helps a lot of people. So, yeah, that's what I advise. But it does take longer to write out your notes. So, if you have to, like, study a whole chapter, you can just write in the margins or highlight it. Okay. I miss my man. Okay, number 23, cheat smart. I know you're not supposed to cheat, but if you're going to cheat, don't be dumb. Like, in middle school, I don't know about y'all, but the teachers didn't care. We have our phone out during tests. They didn't care. They weren't paying attention. But now, if they see a phone on the desk, automatic 0. And you don't want that 0, because it's going to take 3 100s to get it back up. 3 100s to make up for it. So if you're going to cheat smart. You can't cheat how you did in middle school, writing on your hand and shit. Put a piece of paper in your crock, write on it, tape it down, lift your shoe up, you feel me, stuff like that. Put something right here, tape it, lift your shirt up, something like that. Like, if you have to cheat, do it smart, don't do it stupid. And the teachers can hear y'all talking. Stop doing that in tests. Freaking talk about something. What's number 5? Like, you sound stupid. Be prepared. Be prepared. Don't go to school with no pencil, no notebook, no paper. Let me tell you something. When I'm in school and a dude talk about something, I need a pencil, I need a paper, I look at you like, ugh. That is so ugly to me. Even if a girl does it, that's so ugly to me. Why are you at school with no paper, no pencil, no folder, no nothing? Why are you there? Especially, when every day the same kid walk in there talking about them, I need a pencil. Why? Where's the pencil that you got yesterday? Especially be prepared to not be able to cheat. Because sometimes everything don't work out how you want. Sometimes you gonna think, oh, bet I got my notes writing down, da da da. You walk in class, I got new seats. You sit right by the teacher. Like, if you're gonna cheat, use stuff that like would help you, not stuff that you need. Have everything that you need in your brain. You know what I'm saying? And also, communicate with your teachers about that, because if you feel like you need to cheat or you won't be able to pass, tell your teacher, like, I don't think I'm gonna pass the test. They will give you more time. Most likely they'll give you more time, or they'll give you a little sheet to help you or something. Like, just tell them. Get good sleep and stay up on the weekends. Y'all, don't stay up at 3 till 3 in the morning on TikTok. You have to get up at 6 o'clock. No, like, I'm telling you, get your sleep, because I hate being tired. Get your sleep. It's not worth it. You can have the whole weekend to stay up all night, but on a day you got school, go to bed, bro. Go to bed. It's not worth it. Like, you might, especially when I was younger, I got a rush from staying up. Like, staying up just made me feel so grown. I'm a night owl. But now I'm like, I'm tired. I'm ready to bed. I be asleep by 10 o'clock on Friday. Like, just get some sleep. Get some sleep. And if you need to, take a nap during the day. After you get home from school, take a nap. You don't have to stay up. Take a nap. But don't throw off your schedule. Number 25 is wear comfortable clothing, because you don't want to get dress coded, because half the time they give you some ugly and baggy and you're gonna look stupid. Also, it's embarrassing. Third, being uncomfortable for 8 hours of your day is not fun. Just to be cute for somebody that you see for 5 seconds or an hour. Like, wear comfortable. Make sure you're comfortable at the end of the day, because at the end of the day, you're not there for a fashion show. You gotta get your shit done and go home. School's not your life. Next thing is organize your stuff. Now, I don't mean taking color-coded notes and shit, but I mean stuff. But don't be digging in your backpack looking for your homework. Like, organize your stuff. Like, have folders, specify notebooks for different subjects, stuff like that. Keep track of your work and your assignments. Like I said, just make sure that you're keeping track of your stuff, because a teacher might send 10 assignments a day and you like, oh my gosh. But then when you go look, you only have 1 assignment that's due, and the rest are for the next couple months. You know what I'm saying? So just keep track of it. Have a planner or a schedule, so that will help you keep track. You could really use your phone to tell you when something's due, or you can have an actual planner, write down what you need to do today, what you're gonna do when you get home, Number 29 is word of mouth gets around. Definitely. But look, if you tell somebody something, just expect somebody else to hear it. You know what I'm saying? Especially because you might think nobody's around, but somebody could be around. So don't tell nobody nothing that you would die if it got out. Period. Number 30, parties. So let's talk about that. Let's get into it. Go with at least one of your friends, one of your close friends. If you're going to a party, go with at least one friend. Y'all don't have to ride together, but make sure they pulling up. Don't be at no party with a whole bunch of people that you don't know and one friend. A whole bunch of people that you got beef with and one friend, or no friend. You know what I'm saying? Go with somebody that you're close with. Somebody that if something go down, they got your back. And if you're not going like that, don't go. Okay, someone you trust. Go with somebody that you trust, and somebody needs to be sober. If you going with one friend, then one of y'all needs to be sober. If you going with 3 friends, one of y'all or 2 of y'all need to be sober. You know what I'm saying? Just to be alert. Next, don't run towards the drama. If you at a party, if you somewhere out and somebody get to fight and you hear some arguing, don't go run towards it trying to see what's going on, because you could get shot. You could get anything. You just don't, you don't know. It's not worth it. If you want to see it that bad, go on Instagram. Somebody didn't record it. But if you hear somebody arguing, don't run towards it. I hate when people do that and they be like, come on. No, I'm not getting shot. I'm not getting shot in the crossfire for somebody. No, don't drive drunk. Bruh, don't drive drunk. Don't drive. If you don't drive. Okay. You might be high and be able to drunk. You might be high and be able to drive, but if you high, you can't drive, don't drive. Because that's stupid. You're gonna get hurt. It's not really safe to sit in your car, especially if you're a female. Or maybe you have to get home on time or something like that. Take an Uber or something. But just don't drive drunk. Do something else that's smart and safe, okay? If you're in a situation that you need to call your parents, or you need to get home, something happened, you need to go home, you somewhere you're not supposed to be. If you have to call your mama, call your mama. Because at the end of the day, your mama's gonna be glad that you're safe more than pissed off. Yeah, she's gonna be mad, but she's gonna be even more mad if something happens to you and you didn't call it, okay? If you really just don't want to call your mama or your dad, call like your big sister, your big brother, your big cousins, you know what I'm saying? Something like that. Somebody that's got you. Somebody that's gonna get you. You know what I'm saying? Get you together. Next, share your location with somebody. So when I say somebody, I don't mean anybody. I mean somebody. Somebody that you trust, somebody that, like, you know. I share my location with my big sister and my big cousin. That's a boy. Because, you know, my sister, she's a girl. She can only do so much. But, you know what I'm saying? That way, if I text Corey 911, emergency, he already know where to come. You feel me? Yeah. So share your location with somebody and let somebody know, like, if you going somewhere that you don't need to be, if you going somewhere that's not safe, if you gonna take that chance, let them know. Even if you're just going to a birthday party, somebody needs to know that you're going to a birthday party. Like, you know what I'm saying? Say that your mama said you couldn't go and you over your friend's house and you about to go to the birthday party. Text your sister or your cousin, say, I'm going to this birthday party. I'm about to send you my location. Yep. Okay. Number 35, make sure that your close friends have your parents' number, vice versa. Yes, that's very important. Your phone might die and you need to call somebody. Give the number to your friend. Have them save it. So, you know, have your parents save your friend's number, who you with, just in case your phone died and you need to get in contact with you or something. Number 36, you don't always have to lie. Like on the TV shows and everybody think when you get to high school, every party that people's at, they didn't lie. That's not true. A lot of the times your parents will let you go if you just ask. Now if they say no, you would go. Do what you gotta do. Number 37, hall passes. Keep your hall passes. Okay, so at my school, a lot of the teachers give paper passes. If you have a paper pass, don't throw it away. Keep it. Keep a paper pass in your pocket, in your purse or something. Say that you going to class and you late and somebody say, where's your hall pass? They not really gonna look at the time and the date. Just boom. You walking right by and skipping class. You know what I'm saying? If you gonna do that, keep a hall pass on you. Number 38, bathroom breaks. In middle school, we were still walking in straight lines and stuff, huh? No, it's not like that. Obviously, there's no bathroom breaks. There's no set time. There's no locker breaks. None of that. You have to do everything on your own time. Time management. Let me tell you, because this gets on my nerves a lot. If the teacher keep telling you no when you have to go to the bathroom, go to the bathroom before the class. If you can't go to the bathroom before that class, go to the bathroom before that class or in the middle of that class, the other class. Like, say you have to go to the bathroom at 10:30 every day, but at 10:30 every day, you in history class, and your history teacher don't like letting y'all go to the bathroom. Then go to the bathroom before you go to class. Like, Jesus Christ, that nigga get some nerves to be like, I didn't have to pee. I didn't have to use the bathroom before I came in here. But if you know that you're going to have to use the bathroom at 10:30 every day, then you should use the bathroom before 10:30 every day. You see what I'm saying? Just because you don't have to use the bathroom right after lunch, use the bathroom right after lunch anyways if you know that you usually have to go to the bathroom an hour after lunch. You know what I'm saying? Just, if you're right by the bathroom, just use the bathroom. Okay, next is keep snacks and keep a lunch. Bring your lunch. I don't care what nobody is talking about. I don't care. Bring your lunch. Because you're going to be hungry. If you want to eat the school food, eat the school food. Don't care what nobody say. Don't care what your friends say. Don't care about none of that. If you're hungry, eat. And snacks, heavy on the snacks. Keep some snacks in your backpack, in your locker or somewhere, because you're going to get hungry. Okay? Be yourself and don't be ashamed. Don't be ashamed to be yourself, because that's what makes you yourself. The world does not need another so-and-so and so-and-so. The world needs another you. You. Just needs you. It don't need a copycat of this. It needs you. Okay what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Thank you. Last tip is stand your ground. Be yourself and stand your ground. Like, Stand your ground on who you are. Stand your ground on your morals. Stand your ground on all that. You know what I'm saying? Don't let nobody change your mind. Don't do none of that. You know what I'm saying? Don't let nobody push you over to nobody take advantage of you. Stand your ground. No matter what. No matter if something about to pop off, somebody come up at you like they ready to box and you don't want to fight. Even if you don't want to fight, you still stand your ground. Period. That's all for the video. I'm so tired of talking. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I hope that y'all took some advice from this video. I hope that y'all use it in high school, middle school, college, wherever you're going. Yeah. So that's it for this video. I'll see y'all in the next video. Be safe. I love y'all. Bye. Ugh, it makes me mad. Oof. Do what you gotta do. Why is this video hour long? Okay. Next piece of what?
Y'all got to back off my beds. Back off my beds. Yeah, I'm about to run y'all down. Back off my beds.